Here in the fitness center today, folks. That's right, the fitness center. And of course, who else would be hosting this, and who else should be involved in this? The only stipulation for allowing us to use his building is allow him to be in the match is Jazz Fitness. And this is a very interesting match. Okay, so what happens here is whoever wins this melee will be guaranteed a contract for 1 year, folks. That means for 1 year, one of these guys will not be fired, will not be moved, will not be altered in any way, shape, or form. What you see is what you get for 1 year. So we call this a job security melee. And we did something similar for the tag team tournament we did, where the winners, not only do they get a guaranteed contract match, for a tag team tag team title match for any tag titles they wish, they also have it for. They also are eligible, and they're supposed to stay on until next year. So they have a year's contract, which is Terrence and Phillip. Unfortunately, for you guys who don't like him. So let's talk about our competitors who's involved in here. We got Leatherface, of course. I don't think I need to tell you which one that is. The big purple and blue guy, that's Jazz Fitness, of course, and his own fitness center. Of course, then you also have Tomato Head from Fortnite. You have Jean-Claude Van Damme. You got Steve Urkel coming all the way from the Chi-Town. And also you got Nightwolf and Ryu. One from Mortal Kombat, one from Street Fighter. As Tomato Head has been eliminated by Billy Ray Cyrus, country music legend. His daughter somewhat has more hits than him, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Heck, we know in wrestling that there's always superstars who are, sons of legends who went on to do bigger things than their own fathers. As Urkel with a side Russian leg sweep on Leatherface, that's a little surprising. And Ryu using Jean-Claude Van Damme as a weapon against Nightwolf. Nightwolf, former Mortal Kombat champion. He's kind of hit a slump since then, but with a year's contract, it's amazing what you can do with a year. As Nightwolf has Jazz Fitness in the corner, and Billy Ray Cyrus trying to get rid of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Nightwolf gets rid of Jazz Fitness. But don't worry, folks. Just because they don't win this match doesn't mean I'm going to fire them right away. Ryu gets rid of Leatherface. The two biggest guys in the ring are already eliminated. We got all the pretty much... Oh, Nightwolf gets rid of Ryu. And now sets his eyes on Jean-Claude Van Damme as Billy Ray Cyrus with a right hand to Steve Urkel. He does not care about the fact he's wearing glasses. He is also wearing glasses. As Jean-Claude Van Damme and Nightwolf are squaring off, Steve Urkel and Billy Ray Cyrus, with his achy breaky heart and all, is getting his achy breaky face. As Jean-Claude Van Damme eliminates, with surprising upset, eliminates Nightwolf, and now is challenging Urkel, and Urkel obliges. Van Damme reverses. Cyrus is in the corner. Don't take your eyes off of him. Imagine having Billy Ray Cyrus on our show for a whole year. Or Steve Urkel on our show for a whole year. And of course, Jean-Claude Van Damme. A lot you could do with Jean-Claude Van Damme. A lot of people would like to see a lot of dream matches that feature him. As Urkel is trying to ruin people's plans on that. Cyrus is up. Smartly staying out of everything until right now, as he gets involved with Urkel. Billy Ray Cyrus with his very interesting Hawaiian shirt and all. Very interesting get-up, by the way, by Billy Ray Cyrus. As now Jean-Claude Van Damme coming to help out to get rid of Steve Urkel. Urkel puts the brakes on and says, I don't think so, either one of you. Very nice on Steve Urkel's part to fight off both tough guys. And now Jean-Claude Van Damme turns his attention on Billy Ray Cyrus. So much for that collusion. We're here, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the venue. There's all kinds of crazy stuff that goes on here in the fitness center, so you never know what noises and whatever is going to happen. As Van Dam is all fired up, he feels that he has everything wrapped up nicely. But Urkel is back up again. And Urkel has been eliminated, courtesy of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Cyrus and Van Damme are the last two standing. And Van Damme with a very nice suplex. That means one of these two guys is going to get the title as in the championship. The title, for the, again, folks, is to guarantee them a contract for a year. It also entitles them to a title match somewhere down the line. It's similar to a briefcase, only it's better because we're offering them job security. The briefcase has never offered such things. Cyrus, what a move. But again, you got to throw the guy over the top rope. So that's fine and dandy if you're going to do all that, but you need to win, which means you got to throw the guy out of the ring. Is Cyrus going to get a contract for a year, ladies and gentlemen? Or is Van Damme going to hold on, and is Van Damme going to be all around for a year? Cyrus is trying to make it so Van Damme is no longer part of the operations for a year. Van Damme holding on for all he's worth, and he fights out of that, punching him in the toe. Devastating toe punch. And a right hand by Cyrus. And another right hand by Cyrus. He's looking to get rid of Van Damme, folks. He wants the contract for a year. It's been a long time since anybody's heard the name Billy Ray Cyrus, and he wants to redeem himself. As he's trying to get rid of the tough guy, the Hollywood actor, the Hollywood A-list action hero. Well, from the 80s anyway. As Van Damme fights him off again. Van Damme was not a fan of the Achy Breaky Heart. Van Damme also not a fan of Hannah Montana. Van Damme also not a fan of anything that has to do with country music. And Billy Ray Cyrus, of course, not a fan of action movies. So this is where they come into place right here. Cyrus has them up, and a reversal by Van Damme takes him down to the mat here in the fitness center, which looks amazing, by the way. Jazz Fitness has done a great job with it. As Cyrus reverses and throws Van Damme over. And Van Damme now is out on the receiving end again, and now off the ropes. And Cyrus has got him up. Reversal by Van Damme. Nice reverse DDT. And now Van Damme looking to eliminate Cyrus. And does. And Van Damme, get used to him, ladies and gentlemen, as Cyrus bows his head in shame. But none of these guys should really have anything to be sorry for, since they were all involved in there. Again, folks, none of these guys are fired immediately, but for a year, you can get used to seeing Jean-Claude Van Damme on our active roster. And the really interesting thing is that means with that title right there, he can trade it for a real champion. And Jean-Claude Van Damme has won this melee for a job security. Only us, folks. Only us. We're still not worse than Russo. Anyway, thank you very much. Stick around for more action coming your way. Congratulations to Jean-Claude Van Damme. We look forward to seeing what's going to happen next. As I see that fan in the front row is a fan of Sean Awesome. Let's get to the finals of that tag team tournament.